Hey guys, it's Coach Ryan from Victory Sports and Fitness and Empower Boot Camp down in Bellefonte. Now I'm going to shoot this video outside because it's a little crazy inside right now, so I wanted some quiet time. I wanted to show you guys our progression through pretty much our push-ups. So I'm going to show you technique on this for Technique Tuesday. So I'll set this down here and I'll show you. Alright, for this, our first progression for a push-up, if we do not have the strength to do a push-up yet, we normally do something called an isometric hold. So for this, you can do it from either your knees or from your feet. We're going to be in a push-up position. Very important is you want to keep a straight line between your wrist and your shoulder. Many people will do push-ups and they stick their butt up and then they push their shoulders back. See how there's no longer a straight line between my shoulder and my wrist? If I draw this line from my shoulder, I hit the floor. So it's important to keep that line straight. Also, my back, I'm not going to be arched like this. Puts a lot of pressure on your lower lumbar. Sitting right here, that's no good. That's going to cause a lot of pain. Also shows a weak core, or that you're not engaging your core. So when we do this, we're going to come up either on our feet or from our knees. We're going to suck our belly button in all the way back to our spine. Same that we did in our squat video. We're going to engage our core by sucking our belly button in and squeezing our glutes. Now from this position, I'm going to go from my feet. I'm going to just hold this position for as long as I can. Now a frontal view from this, the clock doesn't start until there's a slight bend in your elbows. It's going to help engage your pecs. So while we're here, I keep my scapula retracted, belly button sucked in, and I just bend my elbows and I sit here as long as I can. After time, you'll begin to fatigue. You're going to lower yourself down and fight it all the way until your chest is about as close to the floor as it can get. And you hold this position until you fail out. Very important for this is if you're struggling here and you're like, I can't go anymore, you really can. It comes down to your mindset and body control. If you're here and you just, oh coach, I'm done. I couldn't do it. Like we know it's baloney. That's not gonna work. So you have to control your body all the way down until your chest or your sternum touches the floor. Now, also, I went over this scapular retraction. That's very important for engaging the lats as we're doing our push-ups or our iso holds, because we don't want to have our shoulders up in our ears while we're doing this either, or that roundness in our back. It's not proper form. It's not functional. So make sure that we retract and depress our shoulders. Put your hands on the floor. Engage the core by sucking the belly button in, squeezing the glutes. You can lower yourself down, hold. Clock starts when the elbows bend. Our next progression for this is push-ups from the knees. So exact same form, shoulders retracted and depressed. Now all we're going to do is keep our knees on the ground, cross, and I want you to see here, I'm not going to do my push-ups like this. See how there is an angle from my glutes down to my knee? I don't want that. I want it to be a straight line, so I'm going to drop my hips, keep that straight line between my shoulder and my wrist, and push down and push back up. The only difference between this and the iso hold is our elbows are going to contract all the way down, or they're going to bend so that our chest will be able to hit the floor. Do the exact same thing with our feet out. My elbows are going to go back on a 45 degree. Here, out to the side, and come on up. If you're doing it with your elbows all the way out, so that it almost makes a straight line from shoulder to shoulder, or to elbow, that's going to put a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and that's not going to be great. It's going to hurt your shoulders. You're not going to engage your pecs. Alright, there's a short little, about 5-minute video on our technique for our push-ups. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it helped. See you guys next time. Bye.